Hello YouTube, welcome back to another deck profile video. And now the last one of the top 3 of the meta of OP13. We have here OP12 Green Zoro. He got some nice support. And I can't wait to show you guys to show my build. I played this deck yesterday. I have only changed the 2 cards which I find still has to be in it. But through the video I will tell which card that's gonna be. So before we're going to start, as always, like the video, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and let's go. So delete the first. Mono green, 5k power, 5 life, with 1 ability, with 3 given dons, active main once per turn. And when this character has battled an opponent's character, you can restand him, but then he won't be able to attack all the characters for the cost of 7 or less. But mostly you're going to do with Zoro is attack character, restand, and then attack the leader. It was the strongest, the number one deck in OP12. And now he has to share his throne with Ace and Emu. Now let's go with the main. 4 Piranhas. Looks at the top 5 of your deck to add any green character with a slash attribute to your hand. Or in any green event. And this also goes for the Hiyori. But the only difference about Hiyori is Season Typical Searcher, you have to rest 1 active Don and rest this character to have the same search option as Piranha. But she also can act as a pseudo blocker, so it's fine. But not so fine in the mirror. For Koshiro, your blocker, and also a protector for slash attribute characters with 5 cost or less by resting him himself. But that is a great card. Now here's the 4 copies of a new card. Addition for the deck is the 4-drop Zoro for OP13. What he does is, when he comes in play, you can put the 2 of your rested dons back to active, and then end of the turn, if this card is rested, you put them back to active, and it is mandatory. Now, 2 Kuinas. Now this is a card I played first at 4, but after playing I still missed a specific card, so I got 2 Kuinas for those, but we will come to that later what it is. But Kuinas great, so it is already good for early game against small characters, against matchup, because it rests a 4-drop or less from the opponent's side by resting herself. But what also neat is just play this out, then next turn do everything without using a Toshiki, and then rest this still to give 3 rested Don to your leader. And then last of the 1k counters, for Cavendish. I mean, why not? Your leader has a supernova trait, 3 Dons, why not? And it is a 6k beater, so it's also gonna hit Ace. Alright, hold up. There we go. Now for the 2Ks. For Apus. I just saw the list that this card is not going to be run now. So I don't know why people are playing it. So if someone in the chat can hit me up why we're now going to play Apus in it. But I think also that Ace also plays sometimes the vanilla blocker Vista out. That is a 1-drop, so maybe 1 for 1 you can rest it. This card, I do know where you play it. The 4 Mihawks for the Zoro and Sanji starter deck. So when you play this card out, and you have at that moment 2 or less characters on the field, you can play out a slash attribute character from your hand with a 4-drop or less from your hand, rest it. So that is what you usually do at the 4 Dawn turn. You play out the Mihawk, play out the Zoro. Here where we stand 2 Dons, so you have 3 Dons again. Give it to your leader. Still you can do your shenanigans. Then end of the turn, restand your Zoro. For the Shikis, amazing card. It is a protection for once per turn to one of your other green characters when it gets removed by opponent's effect, just by resting itself. Just love it. And then do a Zoro for the BRB2, just for the mirror match. But with that, I play a total of 14 2K counters. And now to the non-counter characters. For Tashikis, for 5 drops 7k power, you get to rest one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 6 or less, and then give 3 rested dons to your leader. And then 4 copies of Law, also a great new addition. What Law does, when he enters the field, you bounce one of your own characters back to your hand to play a 5 drop or less from your hand to rest it. So for example, you play out your Piranha or your Mihawk that you played, you bounce it back to your hand to play this rested, and still to rest one of your opponent's characters with a 6 drop or less, and then give 3 rested Don to your leader. Even though this card is rested, it's a 7k power, so it's still gonna cost a lot to try to remove it. Yeah. 2 deathmatch game. So those were first my other 2 Kuina copies, but you just can't play Zoro without these, in my opinion. You need these, at least at 2. You need it. And then last one. The Luffy is the man who will become king of the pirates. And those are my non-counter hits. So I don't play Zoro anymore. I don't play the 10 drop Shanks. Just a straightforward game plan. We're building up field and then hitting your opponent hard in the face. So, this is my updated version of Zoro and OP13. And I hope everyone enjoyed this video. So, as always, like the video, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, comment your comment section in the comment section below. And as always, be awesome, stay awesome, and until next time. Bye bye.